So my name is Professor Itai Pessach. I'm the head of the Edmond and Lily Safra Children's Hospital and the chief of pediatric critical care here. Been here for the past 20 years, trained here, a little bit in the States, but mostly here. So I'm a proud Shibayan. I think like any Israeli that lives in the current era, this year has been very significant and very different from everything we've experienced in the past. We cannot compare that to any challenge that we have previously seen. You know, we've been through a lot. During my career, we've been through military operations, through conflicts. We had COVID. We thought every time that we're taking to the extreme of our abilities and that we really need to bring everything that we can in order to make a difference. And then October 7th came, and we saw that it's even more challenging than we could have imagined. Yeah, no, it's multiple layers. First, you had objective challenges, like a lot of the people went to serve. So we were understaffed. We saw clinical challenges that we have not met. We had to treat people that have been in captivity for a long time. Those are things we didn't do in the past. All of us are citizens of this country, and so we are affected the same as everyone, and we still have to maintain the highest performance level. Our families, we have a lot of people that work here that either directly were affected or family members were affected, so it's been a challenge that we beyond imagination. Because I always smile. I think being in a pediatric hospital, you have to smile all the time. You have to remain optimistic. You have to see the bright side of where this is going. And I'm also empowered by the people I'm surrounded by, right? By the teams here, by the patients, but by the achievements, by the doing, that actually allows me to keep on smiling. I think if I was not doing that, the world was very, very hard to smile in Israel in these times. The most significant experience I had personally is treating and receiving the captives, the people that were in captivity and came back. Both the preparing for the return, then seeing them come, and we've received several waves, either of those that came in the initial deals and then the ones that were rescued, and just being able to be there for them and keep on treating them, and we treat most of them, and I'm in very tight communication with a lot of them still. That taught me a lot about the human spirit, about what is needed, and how you can make a difference just by being. Because there's not been a huge medical challenge there. It was a human challenge, a challenge of interaction, a challenge of caring, and it was a huge experience and also a great lesson for me. One of the things that is really, and that has been the way for Israelis throughout history. We quarrel, we fight, we are in your face, we're impolite sometimes, we get to where we want to get very quickly, sometimes not seeing who is around us. But when it comes to the place where someone else needs you, and that you need to step up and to be there, we are there, we are present. And I think that's a very strong, it's a great strength. There hasn't been one person that works for me at the pediatric hospital whom I've asked to step forward to do anything. A lot of time, very difficult things that take them away from their families, things that they need to sacrifice a lot in order to do, and nobody, even blinked. They were there. A lot of the times they were there even before I called them. and I know they're there, and I know that, behind me, you can see them now, but it's like thousands of people that work here, and also everybody that's around us are there. And it's a great spirit, the great strength of the Israeli nation and of the Jewish people, that in times like this actually makes the difference, and allows me to be able to smile, and also to know that I'm going to be able to actually do what I need to do. No matter what's going to happen here, this place, Sheba, and the pediatric hospital is going to be here, is going to be doing what we need to do in order to support the Israeli people, and that's just, it's not because the management is great, it's because the people that work here are amazing. I'm a pediatric critical care physician, so I've been training for about 30 years in order to become the best pediatric critical care person around, and like me, many others. And I kind of feel that these 30 years in critical care, dealing with the hardest of cases, with the most challenging situations, both medically but also emotionally, being with families and with children in the most extreme of situations. It's kind of 30 years of preparation to be ready for the moment where the captives come in, where you really need to perform at your best. You don't want a single hair of theirs to be misplaced, or that anything would happen. And so I think that really prepared me. That goes again to the resilience, because this is how we deal with very difficult situations every day. We have to face very harsh, sometimes circumstances, and we have to continue and do what we're doing. And this is kind of what the organization has been doing. So I rely a lot of my peers, and very strong work and friendship relationship that we have here within the institution. I rely a lot on my family and on my good friends that go with me throughout all these years, and that's kind of that's my backbone. That's what allows me to be later here and perform at my best, I hope.